From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your Early Riser Update.
Cascade Paint and Supply is Reading's oldest family-owned paint store, established in 1953. We are the largest Dunn Edwards dealer in the nation, and most of our products are made in the U.S. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff are ready to answer your questions and help you today.
You know, this is the time of the year where people have a joke around and say, you know, this is that time of the year where you could just record a weather forecast and just have the same thing going for about a week. You know, to some extent that's true, but you know, it's a good idea to kind of keep checking in to see if there's any changes. But for the most part, there really aren't any changes. But what's interesting is, even though we're talking about this major heat wave heading our way over the weekend, we actually have a slight drop in our temperatures today. It's not going to be noticeable. It's going to be about the same, but it's kind of interesting to talk about a slight drop before they see this huge increase in our temperature later this week. The heat wave will peak over the weekend, as we've been talking about, and there could be the potential for some tied or even broken records. So here's what it looks like today. You can see temperatures not quite reaching 100. I think some of us may touch 100. It's not out of the question, but we're talking mid to upper 90s. Chico about 94, 98 for Reading and Red Bluff. Let's take you out to the mountains where you can see Siskiyou, Modoc County, mid to upper 80s, 87 for Mount Shasta City, nice place to go cool off. There you can see 89 for Susanville and Paradise. It looks like burning, a high of about 86 degrees. So here is your temperature trend. No big surprises. Temperatures peaking over the weekend. The normal high for Reading is actually 100 degrees. So if we can keep it below that, we're below normal. They're going to see 108 by Monday, down to 103 by next Tuesday. So it's not going to last forever. So the heat is coming from the desert southwest and not to mention Southern California. By Thursday, it's kind of centered just off the coast of Southern California, but not really over us yet. And temperatures haven't really increased a whole lot at this point either. This is looking at Thursday. But watch what happens. Friday moves closer, temperatures spike, in fact a big spike. They spike even more on Saturday, that's the peak, not to mention Sunday. And then by Monday, Tuesday of next week, that heat migrates back down to the south and east. So it's kind of one of those things where we'll notice it on Friday, it'll peak over the weekend, and then by Monday, Tuesday, that's where the heat goes. It goes back down over the desert southwest, and we see our temperatures drop as a result. But until then, not too bad. Temperatures close to, if not right around 100 for the north end of the valley in particular, around 98 for Reading and Red Bluff, 94 Chico and Oroville, and 94 for Willows. Now for the mountains, you're talking 90 degrees for Wairika, 87 for Mount Shasta City, 86 for Alturas and Susanville, about 89 degrees. Now we take a look at our 7-day forecast, and you will see that we are going to see that slight dip today before they start to go back up. Now we're going from 90 to 97 to a little over 100 degrees for the weekend for Mount Shasta City. So yes, even Mount Shasta City could get up to 100. Alturas, close to, if not right around 100 degrees as well. And Susanville, I expect you will exceed 100 degrees. In the valley, of course, everyone will exceed 100 degrees, right? Especially as we start going into your Friday. Chico, about 94 today, 98 tomorrow, up to 106 on Friday. Now there you can see we're basically between 108 and 113 for everyone in the valley throughout the weekend before we start to see those temperatures drop into early next week.